Happy Independence Day, everyone. Well, I guess not everyone. Everyone except for the communists and those whose distant ancestors were brought to this country long ago and went through some struggles so that they themselves could have the opportunity to live in such an amazing country, which they hate anyway because of white envy. People like this. I'm a black American. Here's why I don't celebrate the 4th of July. This is from Reader's Digest, by the way, who just laid off hundreds of workers, and I would be surprised if the magazine is even still in print anymore or for much longer. But they wrote this op-ed. For many people in this country, the 4th of July represents some very ugly truths hidden within the fabric of America's legacy. Yes, ugly truths like the fact that if your ancestors weren't brought here as slaves hundreds of years ago, you would probably be cooking a rattlesnake over a bonfire for dinner tonight and sleeping in a grass hut on a dirt floor back in Africa.
I'm at the point with this country that, like, all this 4th of July decorations doesn't sit well with me because we're at a point where the American flag on any piece of anything hanging from your house, on your shirt, hanging from your car, on a sticker on your car, whatever, it looks racist. Like, the fact that it was the symbol of, like, the protests against masks, and it was the symbol for all lives matter and blue lives matter.
And the symbol of Donald Trump's America.
It's like, it screams racist to me. It screams colonizer. It screams, I don't season my food. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't season my food. Is that some sort of anti-white slur? I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I don't want to celebrate 4th of July anymore. 4th of July is officially canceled. I'm tired of seeing the 13 colonies flags everywhere in California when we're not a 13th colony. Also, 4th of July is overrated. Fireworks. And thanks for coming to my TikTok.
You're welcome, and thank you for not celebrating. Just means more burgers for me. Of course, it's not just the twits on TikTok who are triggered by the American flag and Independence Day. It's also the communist mouthpieces on cable news as well.
This is really going to continue. I was on Long Island this weekend visiting a really dear friend, and I was really disturbed. I saw, dozens and dozens of pickup trucks with, explicatives against Joe Biden on the back of them.
Yep. Let's go, Brandon.
Trump flags, and some cases just dozens of American flags, which is also just disturbing because essentially the message was clear. It was, this is my country. This is not your country. I own this.
Yes, yes, we do. Get out. This, of course, is her favorite flag, and this is the Washington Post, which is complaining that it's time to reconsider the global legacy of July 4th, 1776. American independence helped further colonialism. Oh no, you mean Europeans civilizing the savages and white supremacy. This is from Vox from a few years ago, an online waste of cyberspace. Not to be confused with Fox, although they are sounding very similar these days. 3 reasons the American Revolution was a mistake. This July 4th, let's not mince words, American independence in 1776 was a monumental mistake, they say. We should be mourning the fact that we left the United Kingdom, not cheering it. They also complain that slavery would have supposedly ended sooner because apparently it ended in the British Empire before our Civil War when hundreds of thousands of white people died freeing the slaves. Oh, and it was bad for the Native Americans too. Well, boo-hoo. But sadly, it's not just the communist complainers on cable news or psychos on social media who hate everything about this country. It's also a growing number of politicians and judges, the George Soros puppets, like the judge in California who ruled that a group of high school students should not be allowed to wear American flags on Cinco de Mayo, a Mexican holiday, because it was offensive to Mexican students. And so they did the right thing. They got lawyers and sued the school, but the Marxist judge ruled in favor of the school, claiming that they didn't have their First Amendment rights violated, which is ridiculous. So they petitioned the Supreme Court to overrule the Marxist judge. And this was back in 2015 when the Supreme Court was still dominated by liberals. And they rejected even hearing the case. So the ruling still stands. American flag apparel was banned in an American school so that it wouldn't offend foreigners on a foreign holiday, Cinco de Mayo. Then there are lunatics like Democrat Congresswoman Cori Bush from Missouri, who's a member of the Squad, those Marxist misfits alongside Ilhan Omar and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who says that black people still aren't free in America and blasts 4th of July celebrations. Here she is dreaming about raiding white people's 401ks to help fund reparations. She wants her free stuff, yo.
This is a historic day. This is the day that we say reparations now, and we say it by way of introducing legislation into the congressional record. I'm here with none other than Congresswoman Barbara Lee and all the advocates, the coalition of folks that have been doing this reparations work. Say hey, everybody!
Give me the money. This literally reminds me of a horror movie. There is no other way to explain this. Well, white envy would explain it, which I would define as when black or other non-white people who live in a predominantly white culture feel envious of the society because their ancestors lacked the skills, knowledge, or possessions of others in the dominant culture, often resulting in resentment and demands for reparations instead of accepting personal responsibility for their own situations and working to improve their lives through hard work, discipline, and other ethical means of achieving success and happiness. This from NPR. For many black Americans, the 4th of July means something other than independence. Oh, that's nice. Why don't you tell someone who cares? Oh, and by the way, you might care that you can save 20% off of any of my shirts at markdice.com today, Independence Day, and through the rest of the week by using the promo code SummerVibes20 after checkout. Yeah, I know it's a lame promo code. I didn't come up with it. My t-shirt distributor did. They're the ones who are sponsoring it. But it'll still save you 20% off of your Wanted for President shirt, your Conspiracy Theorist for Right shirt, your 1776 shirt, or any of my awesome designs. All available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Enter the promo code SummerVibes20 at the checkout to save 20% off this week. And check them out.